What's going on, guys? Got some team deathmatch here on Hotel, and I fast forward the first 20 or 30 seconds of this gameplay just because I get killed off like after I make my way out of the spawn, but it takes me like 20 or 30 seconds to get out there. So that wasn't that exciting to watch, so I just fast forwarded through it. And pretty much this is my favorite map of the map pack. I think it's just the environment, like the casino environment when you get there, and it's got that swimming pool in the middle. I don't really know. It's just something about it that I like more than the other three. And, well, actually, I can't say that about Zoo because I haven't played that map but like once, maybe twice. And everybody seems to vote that map, so I'm starting to think that I'm not going to like it just because nobody else does. So nobody wants to play there ever. And now you see one guy jump out of the top of that window right there. And then that other guy was shooting an RPG, and then you can see a third guy's head right there. So that's half their team just up in that room. And that's why I say that I wish they would stop making maps like that have like windows or shit like upstairs, like things like that you can see all the way across the map, because everybody hangs out there. But this is going to be my favorite spot right here, either standing back there where I was, like, or coming up here to this side. Like you see, they're all spawning right here. There's one, and I think I get a couple more kills right here because they're just spawning right over there where that second guy came from. And then you also, like your team will spawn like in kind of in this same area on the other side. So a lot of action happens across those stairs and right there by that statue that's down there. And it's a nice open space. You see right here, this is the other side, the left side of the map, where there's these lockers and everything that people can hide behind and everything. And then there's like a sauna room once you get past those lockers that you can't really kind of see in. So I definitely prefer the other side of the map that I was at before to the one that I was just at. And now you can blow up that car right there, anybody that's wondering. That's the first thing I did, actually, threw a grenade at that car the first time I played. But yeah, that's pretty much it, except for the elevators. And I think I use those later in the gameplay, but I'm not 100% sure. So if I don't get a Zoo gameplay within the next day or so, or whenever I post my next gameplay, I'm going to post the L96 gameplay, because somebody asked, the same guy that said he wanted to see that gameplay over these map pack maps was the same guy that asked me to get an L96 gameplay a while ago. So I feel like I owe it to him to post that anyways. But since the new maps are probably more important to most people, and that's a fucking loud ass ringtone, it seems like the map packs are more important to people, that I figured I'd try to get those out first. But obviously if I can't get a gameplay on Zoo, then I would just post the sniper gameplay next. And I actually have two of those, but the one that I'm going to post is pretty good. I think you guys will enjoy it. And now here I follow this guy around the back here for some reason instead of going after the rest of his team. That guy didn't know what the hell he was doing all the way in the very back of the map, like creeping. And he's totally separated from the rest of his team, so now I gotta run around the rest of the map to try to get to the rest of the team. Now here's the upstairs, the two elevators on each side, and then if you run into that room where there was the yellow curtain, that's where you can kind of hang out in there and camp, I guess, upstairs if you want to be a douchebag and look in the middle of the map. See, now that's the sauna room. I guess you can actually see in there. It's not really that blinding, but it's just so close quarters right there that I'd prefer to just stay on the other side where it's kind of wide open. And then there's the other window on the side where I originally spawned. And look at that. Nice headshot up there and get a napalm strike kill at the same time. So pretty much just sticking to your sides. Whether some people will prefer this side. So my suggestion is just not to run into the middle, because you've already seen how many people have been up in these windows, and you don't want to be running into the middle of the map because you're going to get killed off. Now right here, I didn't actually get to press the button to call the elevator, so I could have sworn that somebody was in this elevator. Like I was like, how the hell did this elevator get up here? And there you see that claymore that I laid in the elevator a long time ago get a kill for me and actually get me my blackbird. And see, now here's where I'm going to sit up here where I have a blackbird, and I see all those red guys across the map, so I just have a feeling that they're going to be coming up to that window. But I actually, if I can remember right, don't think anybody ever does get to that window. And then I get bored. Like, I jump down and start running after the red dots. Like, for some reason, people on the other team will never do that. They just sit up in that window forever and ever and ever and just wait for you to run out there. This guy's trying to hide, but apparently doesn't know that there's a blackbird up. That's the one thing that I don't understand. People know that blackbirds come up, like it says enemy SR-71 inbound, but people will just sit in one spot. Like, that's the dumbest thing you could do. It's best to move around, I think, a little bit when a blackbird's up, just because it, like, I don't know, you can turn around at any time. If you're moving around, the person that's chasing after you doesn't know whether you're going to turn around or not, or when you're going to do what. But if you're just sitting in one spot, that person knows exactly where you're sitting and exactly which way you're looking at. So it's not really the best strategy to sit there, like sit completely still when there's a blackbird up. But at the same time, you definitely do want to be a little bit defensive, because you can't just run out in the open with a blackbird up, because then they're obviously just going to take you out really easily. But anyways, this gameplay is wrapping up pretty fastly here. About 30 seconds left. So you guys definitely look forward to, I'm guessing, the L96 gameplay, because I've got to do a little bit of studying here over the next day or so for an exam Wednesday night that I got. So I might not have that much time to play and actually try to get a gameplay on Zoo. So look forward to some L96 gameplay coming up pretty soon, and I'll talk to you guys later, and y'all have a good day.